welcome back to my channel and thanks again for joining me for another Makeup Monday video. Today's eyeshadow look that you are feasting your eyes upon right now is done all with the Jaclyn Hill Eyeshadow Palette. This was my first time using the palette since I've got it. I've kind of just been sleeping on it. It's just been sitting on my desk for the longest time, but today I finally put it to work. Opening up this palette, which you're gonna see a bit more as I go through the tutorial, but I'm thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. Jaclyn Hill, you did a great job with this. If you guys don't have it, get your hands on it. I think it was like $39, $40, something like that. I don't remember the exact price. So yeah, if you'd like to see how I achieved this hot eyeshadow look, then keep on watching. So before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the lid like I would normally do with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Pure Beige. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this palette, but I'm so excited. Set that really quick just with some translucent powder like I normally would. Powder. I'm also going to apply some under the eye to pick up any fallout that we may experience. Good enough, you don't gotta be cute. Okay, I'm so nervous, I don't know where to begin. I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Creamsicle, and I'm gonna use that for the transition. I don't know where we're going with this, but let's see. Okay, so that one is it is a little powdery. I mean, y'all was trying to read Anastasia, but that one was very powdery. Just saying. I can already tell pigment right off the bat. A1. This particular shadow, however, is a bit powdery. Like I put that on and it was dust everywhere. That's really cute. I didn't know how that color was gonna look on me, but I really like it. Okay, I'm not mad at it. That was Creamsicle. Carry on. I want to take the shade Hunts, which is like this paprika-ish, right there. That paprika type shade. We're gonna take Hunts, and I think I'm gonna start to build like a halo type situation real quick. I'm just gonna apply that to that inner and outer corners of the eye to start to build our little halo effect. Blend that out a little bit. Wow, this look got hot real quick. Of course the center is not blended, but just look how warm. Jaclyn, I want to deepen this up, like make it a little bit darker so there's more of a contrast when we apply our lighter color in the middle. I'm gonna go in with this one here. Jax. So we're gonna take Jax and put that in the outer corner just to add some depth. These are very pigmented, like you really gotta just like take your time, do a little bit at a time. But I almost feel like these colors are more pigmented once they're on the skin. Like you know how sometimes you look at an eyeshadow palette and like the colors be looking bomb in the palette, but then once you put them on, it's just like, you know, but these, I think it's the other way around. Like I didn't expect it to be giving so much. So that's what she's giving right now. I'm gonna just continue to try to blend this out a little bit more. So excited to put the lid color on. Now, obviously I want to do a shimmer on the lid. I'm torn because there's this pretty gold in the palette, which I guess I'll show you. There's this pretty gold shimmer in the palette that we got, and then there's this like shimmery red, and I really want to put that, but I want to put the gold too because I really want a nice like contrast. Okay, so I just swatched 4 of the shimmers. I hope you can see them here. So I'm gonna put the gold on the lid. I'm so excited. And it's called Queen, and I'm gonna put that on the center of my little halo. And you know what? On the sides of that, I'm actually, well, let me blend it first. I'm gonna take a little bit more of whatever the first shade was. I also want to add a little bit of that shimmery orange on the sides of the shimmery gold. Just to have a little fun with it. This outer corner is a little bit darker than this one, so I'm going to go back in with the dark shade and try to deepen that up a little bit more. Alright. I mean, how am I looking, y'all? Is you feeling it? I gotta make a snap.
Y'all, when I tell you, this Jaclyn Hill palette right here.
And now real quick, I want to just go ahead and do the bottom lash line. But first we're going to wipe off our under eye. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why, but I just swatched this shade right here. At first, like when you're looking at it in the pan, it looks like it's like just like a matte white shade, like a cream shade. But here, let me see if I can do it again for y'all. And it's actually like this vanilla shimmer shade. I'm gonna use this to highlight my brow bone real quick. Brow bone is lit. I'm gonna add a little speck of that in the inner corner too, cause why not? Noticing that that's obviously a lot cooler than the rest of the look that we got. So I'm gonna go over that with the Queen, which is the gold we put on the lid. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner as well. Let's get this bottom lash line popping real quick. I'm so excited. I really love this palette. So first I'm gonna do like a little bottom transition with that creamsicle color, the same transition we used at the top. And I'm just gonna kind of, use that along the bottom lash line. Okay, so underneath the eye we have creamsicle. Do the other side. On the outer part, I'm just gonna kind of like drag this red that we have up top down to the bottom. So for that, the lighter red, like the paprika color. So I'm just gonna kind of connect that from the little top into the bottom. And only about halfway. So, you know what? Let's stop fucking around with this look. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, apply mascara, liner, the whole nine, and I'll be right back. For my highlight today, because we have like gold going on in the eyes, I wanna kind of relate that on the face. So I'm gonna use my Morphe 310 fan brush and the Maybelline Master Chrome Gold highlight, and I'm gonna just give a little once over. I already have a little bit of highlighter on, but I want to intensify it with some gold. I have a huge visitor on my cheek, as y'all can see, so I'm trying to avoid him with this highlighter, otherwise he's gonna look 10 times bigger. I'm gonna do my go-to look with my nutmeg pencil from NYX and then the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. Perfect. And then what I want to do to give it a little bit more of like a because there's nothing subtle about this look, let's face it, so we might as well go all the way. I'm gonna take the NYX Cosmic Metals, and this is in the shade number 8, Speed of Light. This can be a lot, so I'm just gonna dab a little bit right in the center of the lips to give it a little dimension. I think we're done here. Let me go ahead and set everything with my Urban Decay All Nighter, and we good to go.